So a little while back you introduced the purity movement.
Right.
It was quite a milestone for you and the brands.
Yes.
And now you kind of evolved because the first one came with a tourbillon.
Yes, very much so. First of all, thank you for receiving me, and hello everybody. Yes, I think I introduce you to this masterpiece with changing color cases in sapphire, which is an exclusivity we have. And it's a fantastic watch. Honestly, I'm very proud of it, but the price is quite impressive as well, because the work is incredible from a movement point of view and from a sapphire point of view. So we wanted to democratize it, and what we did is we worked a lot to have the same type of architecture, but go in a 2 or 3 hands versions with no tourbillon. So the name is the same, it's the same family, it's called Purity. But in this case, it's not a tourbillon, it's a Purity. Pure, very pure. So what we did is the same type of architecture. So we have also 2 barrels that will give a very strong and constant force. And we have the mini dial, with hour and minute, same as with the tiny tourbillon. What we did for the escapement, we did like a podium, okay? So it's you can see it's very architectural movement. It's really like it's floating, and you can see the escapement floating between the two level of the podium. And the finishing is very high-end in this case. It's a traditional type of escapement with maslot, and as well it's all hand-finished. And we have a very aggressive price, and we want to have something very unique and very different. Also, the case is very well done. It's you can see brushed 6 p.m., 12 p.m. It's then polished, and as well it's sandblasted with insert in fiber carbon. So quite a piece for a very aggressive price.
And did this come from the market itself? I mean, people talking about the tourbillon versions, this is indeed a little bit too expensive. That pushed you from the start. You wanted to do a regular.
Yes and no. It's a good point. I think I like to be. It's not centered in what we do. I mean, it's like if you listen too much to everybody, then you do what people want. And in fact, it must be the DNA of the brand. The DNA of the brand is becoming very strong with Purity, and it's logical to make a version which is not only Purity tourbillon, but as well a more affordable and a more different and volume piece.
Okay, and what kind of variations will you introduce this watch?
So we will have also an escapement which is standard, so not with a maslot. It's easier for the watchmaker to work on. The finishing will be very high-end, but not as high-end as the traditional finishing. And we will have a lot of different cases. So we will try to keep the sapphire for the tourbillon, but we will have like very various material. We have, for example, in ceramic with insert in fiber carbon. We'll have in T Damascus. We have in fiber carbon, full with inserts. We have different type of cases, and we'll have also a version with hour, minute, and second in the center, not in a minute dial. So it will be. We have a long way to go, and we are very safe and very relaxed that it's a good one. At least we have pleasure.
So you just mentioned that you will have like a center hand version.
Yes, as well.
When will this one come out?
Also for Watch and Wonders.
Okay.
We'll have. In fact, what we do is we look at the car, and what we do is like we do launch editions. It will be series of 10 pieces with certain dials and certain finishing. It will be 10 pieces available at Watch and Wonders. Client taking the 10 over next. We have so many variations and possibilities that we want to make this launch edition for this fabulous movement, which is totally exclusive to Artya. It has been designed together with my friend Frank and his team, and we did this incredible work I'm very proud of, and it's exclusive and it's manufactured for us.
All right, and you mentioned that you wanted to be really aggressive in terms of price. Of course, I mean, you have very different variants there, but I mean, what are we talking approximately?
We'll start at 24,900 for a manufacturer exclusive movement with all this very high-end finishing. It's very aggressive. It's like, 5 times less than a tourbillon, so it's very good, yeah.
Excellent. Well, congrats. And just again, talking about the design, maybe can you give a little bit of information, additional information in terms of size that this watch comes in?
This comes in a 39 or 40 millimeters. Here it's a 40 millimeters, you can see. And we have also the 39 millimeters in the various material. You can see here in some different material, it's a 39. So we have, we have 2 sizes, in fact, 40 and 39.
All right. And will they be, well, you said limited by lots of 10, 20 or...
Yeah, we have 99 versions, of course, but the launch edition are 10 pieces. For example, this type of colors will be launch edition. Also some special dials we made for this are launch edition and will be sold out, and then it's over. We go to the next edition. That's one of the specialty of the brand, you know.
Right. And so this collection, I mean, you believe it's going to be a kind of a strong pillar of your brand?
Yes. We already did incredibly well with the tourbillon. It was very well received. I think, you know, we have centered the collection. We had before a lot of collection. Now we have this 4 big collection. One called Arts that takes all the collection which are a little bit with strong concept or artistic view of watchmaking, being butterflies, tobacco, others, son of a gun, or guitars. This is one collection called Arts. We have another collection called Gears. This is not always our exclusive movement. We buy movement, but we remake them completely. And this is a nice collection where you can see all the gears working and the very aggressive prices. We start at 4,000 Swiss francs. But we say it's not our movement, we buy and we remake them. And then we have this collection called Aqua, that's all the divers, sapphire or not, steel or fiber carbon or different materials, also very aggressive prices and a very good and special look. And now it's a purity, which takes a lot of the energy of the brand, and the purity goes in tourbillon and 3 hands, and this is the future, because it's very, so it's our own movement, our own cases. Everything is really very, very cured.
All right. Well, thank you very much for having us.
Thank you to you, my friend.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.